Hello and welcome to Angry Andy Reviews, and today I have another Star Wars The Black Series figure unboxing for you, and it is Star Wars Episode 1, Qui-Gon Jinn.
Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews.
Angry Andy. Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews.
Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews.
Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews. Angry Andy Reviews.
Don't make me destroy you.
Okay, just before we get into the nitty-gritty of the character itself, of the figure itself, I just want to bring attention to the box design, the card back and everything. I think that is really great card back design. It harkens back to the figures that were released back when Episode 1 obviously first came out. I love the little feature with Darth Maul there, and obviously the classic design of the box. I think it's really great. Gives you that bit of nostalgic feeling. Of course, on the back you have all the recent bits of information. Obviously all the celebratory 50th anniversary things there. You get a nice lovely bit about Qui-Gon himself. Wise and powerful Jedi. Qui-Gon Jinn discovers young Anakin Skywalker, proving to be a pivotal event to the entire galaxy. Brilliant. I can't even read properly. And then you get a little bit of the teaser blurb about Star Wars Episode 1. An evil force is gaining strength and threatens an entire civilization. I mean, that is pretty much, I think, the original teaser that we got way back in 1999. So there you go. Just a little thing about the box itself. It's got that lovely little sheen to it, that lenticular sort of design. I think it's great. And just to quickly show you, if it will zoom in, if it will focus properly, in the detailing on Mr. Qui-Gon is fantastic. It's not going to do it. But let's move on. Let's have a look at the character. Let's have a look at the figure in depth, and you'll be able to see some of those grizzled features. Okay, well, here is the Black Series Episode 1 Qui-Gon Jinn figure, and this is the first time I've had a Qui-Gon Jinn figure, but I can immediately tell from what I've seen of the previous iteration with the red spine boxing is that this obviously is much more updated in terms of the facial sculpt. It's much more accurate. It looks much more human as well, which is a big thing for me at the minute when I'm looking at these figures, especially looking at some of the Luke Skywalker ones, which do look a bit dodgy. But in terms of this one, I mean, just immediately looking at it, it's pretty solid. I mean, you get all like the chiseled, grizzled look of Liam Neeson. Just turning him to the side there, you get that wonderful profile there. It screams Liam Neeson. You get the sort of like the chin detail with the beard, and obviously you get his profile with his very pointy Irish nose. No offense to any Irish people watching, but I'm just trying to make a you know an accurate comment on Liam Neeson himself. And obviously the hair looks great. I think the detailing on the hair, especially at the back of the head, as you can see there, with where it's wrapped up into that that ponytail, and the way that it waves across his shoulders coming to the front, really well detailed. I think the facial sculpt on this is probably up there with the Mace Windu one for Samuel Jackson I did last week. Other than that, the detailing right the way through the figure I think is pretty solid. I think they're getting better with the detailing. Some of the colorations, I think some of them do look odd. Django Fett one again, I did a while back for the Gaming Greats one, very orange for no reason whatsoever. But there you go. I mean, just looking, everything looks pretty solid. There's not much here that feels like rubberized plastic, especially in the upper torso. It's all hard plastic. The belt is really good design. I think get a lot of I can't speak at all today. Intricate detailing with the belt. Obviously, you see the food capsules there. I think one of my regular viewers, Mr. Brazier, asked what were the capsules for, and they are for food and for sustenance for Jedis that are on long missions. They are readily available apparently in Disney World as well. So when I finally get out there again and go to Galaxy's Edge, I will probably pick some up for him just for a laugh. I'm sure he'll appreciate that, won't you, Dan? Let me know if you want them, Dan. I'll get them in you anyway, even if you say no. But there you go. So just looking further down with the figure, great detail on the legs. See the upper area of the legs. Not much to say there. It's obviously all covered by this rubberized plastic here. Boots, pretty standard issue, I think, in terms of what we've seen before. Obviously, matching the detail that we see of Qui-Gon Jinn in the movie. But there you have it for that figure in general. Of course, he only comes, surprisingly, considering on the box he's wearing his cloak, he only comes with his lightsaber. Which is a bit surprising. I thought they might have snuck in that cloak somewhere in the packaging, but it's nothing at all. So obviously, if you want to get a customized cloak, or if you've got a spare one, probably add a bit of extra to this figure. I'm a little bit surprised that they didn't include a cloak in some form with this figure, but never mind. As I said, the only thing you do get with him as an accessory is his lightsaber. Funnily enough, mine seems to be a little bit out of shape, so I'm gonna have to try and heat that up and just to get it back into formation, I think. But as you can see, it is based on his lightsaber hilt design. Just get a little bit of detail in there. So you get those ridges down the hilt itself, and obviously the red button there, activation button. I'm not sure what that little knob is there for. Don't know whether that's to help rested in the figure's hands. Not entirely sure. Interesting enough, there is no D-ring on this or anything like that, so the blade will not come out. I don't think. Although that is turning quite well there, quite easily. Don't think the blade will come out. Obviously the idea with the D-ring is that you can hook it onto the actual figure itself and use it for display purposes if you so wish. You get them mainly on the Luke ones and the Vader figures, but nothing on this one. Nothing on this one at all. And I don't think there was one on the Mace one either. So yeah, there you have it. There is his only accessory. Like I said, my only gripe with that is that it's a little bit out of shape. But that is that is not Mace Windu at all. Oh, I'm not doing well at all with this video today, but that is Qui-Gon Jinn from the exclusive Episode 1 50th anniversary packaging, which I do think is really, really good. It's the only one that I've got. Thankfully, they managed to incorporate a way that you can actually open the package. Let me just show you. Oh, you can actually open the package in a way that does save the card back. So it seems to peel away on this side here. I've done a little bit of damage, obviously, opening it, but there is a way to open that up. It's like a double bit of card. You can get it back together and use that for display, which I intend to do. I do like this card back, so I intend to try and glue that back together as best as possible and use that for display, you know, just at the back or something like that. But there you go. That's just that. And there he is. That is Qui-Gon Jinn in all his glory. Pleased to get this figure. I've been after a Qui-Gon Jinn for a long time now, and I just need the apprentice Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is extremely difficult to get hold of. Really, really difficult to get hold of. And they've released that figure along with Darth Maul, I think a year ago, 2 years ago, and I missed it, unfortunately. But that's it for today. That's it for this wonderful review of the extremely well chiseled jaw of Liam Neeson, Qui-Gon Jinn. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. What do you think of this fantastic jawline on this figure? And I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.